Okay, this is just going to be a quick video about text and editing text. So first of all, I'm going to talk about style for text. We can see that if I just start a normal block of text, it says specify start point, wants me to specify a height and a rotation angle. So if I just type text, there we go. It's the font, I think, is Arial, and you notice that I had to specify a height. If I type ST or style, then I get this text style window, so I can change the font, the height. I'm going to set as 1.25, so that'll be my standard height, and I won't have to specify every time I enter text. For engineering, a good font to use is Roman S. So you can just hit apply once you're done there. Now you can see if I enter another block of text, I do start point, and now it goes straight to rotation angle, so I didn't need to enter a height that time. So now if I type text again, we can see that, whoops, caps lock was off. Text. So now I am using Romans, and it is the correct height. Okay, another command, I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet, but when you double click on text blocks, you can just edit them. So I can change things to say edit or something. That command, if you want to type the command, is dd edit, but double clicking works just as well, and it's probably a little faster. So if I hit dd edit, then I can just select it once, and there we go, I'm editing. Okay, properties. This is a way to see all the different properties about the rotation angle, height, font, so you can go back and change things later. So if I select my item that I want to edit, and I right click, come down here to the properties window, and this applies to editing a lot of different things, not just text. Okay, so you can see I've got height here, rotation 0, width factor, position, all sorts of good stuff. The justification point you can also change so that when you're moving things around with the O-snap, you can snap to different sides. So you see the justification right now is left, which is why the little grip for the text is here, but that's not really important for the time being. But so in the properties I can change this to say 0.2 instead, and it'll get bigger. But since my standard height is still 0.125, it should still make my text a little smaller at 0.125. Okay, if I wanted to have, okay, let's see, this, I'll give a rotation angle of 25 degrees. Okay, if I want another block of text to show up like this one, I would have to change two things about this to get it here, and there could be, this could be a different font or different spacing or something, so I could have done all sorts of different changes to this block, and I don't want to go through the same process for this. So what I can do to just take a shortcut is I can type match prop, which is match properties. So my source object is going to be this rotated smaller one, so I'll click on that, and then the destination object for the properties that I'm matching is going to be this one. So now we can see that it's rotated to that 25-degree angle, and the size was reduced to 0.125. The last item that I'm going to talk about here is there's actually AutoCAD has a spell check function. So if since I'm an engineering student and not an English major, if I typed engineering, oh, hello. If I think I've spelled something wrong, I can type spell. I can either check the entire drawing, or if there's a lot of text throughout the drawing, it'll take a little longer if you do that. So you can say select objects. If you haven't selected anything already, you can use this to select the objects. So I'll select this guy, hit enter once I'm done, and hit start. And you can see not in the dictionary is this bad spelling of engineering, and so it's got all sorts of suggestions here. So just like Microsoft Word or any other program with a spell checker, I can just change it and spell check complete. So there's just a brief video on how to edit text.